Yeah, in 10th grade, I attended a private school, Trinity Christian School, and I ended up calling the police on me.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What did you? What you did? What you did?
Huh? I didn't do nothing.
What you did? What the fuck? See,
Pressing buttons you don't need to press. He'll be back. Talking about I didn't do nothing. Oh, so they
I
called.
had a technical difficulty, but now, I attended a Christian school in 10th grade, Trinity Christian School, and they called the police on me
what you
due
did?
to the fact that the teacher, Mr. Thompson, I'll never forget this nigga name. He was 5 foot even, and I've been the same height since as far back as I can remember. So I'm a good 5'7", 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. So I get to Mr. Thompson's class late, and he tells me he seen me playing in the cafeteria earlier with one of my homeboys. And I'm like, bro, I'm not these rich kids up here. My mama dropped me off at school. I said my mama dropped me off late. He wasn't trying to hear it. So then the Negro tells me, he's a white man, by the way.
Oh,
He
okay.
tells me,
Please don't call the white man.
I was. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, we not. Go
so
ahead.
this is at the part of the year where at Trinity in 10th grade when I was there, the bro dude was like basically you had to write a final paper on the year, and your final was worth half of your grade. So we were doing our final papers, and bro tells me to sit in the back of the class and write the dictionary, which I didn't do, by the way.
Of course you did.
He told you to do that because he said he saw you playing in the schoolyard when you weren't supposed to.
He told me playing in the cafeteria, and I was late to class. So when the class bell rang to go to the next period, he asked me for the dictionary paper. All right, nothing. So then, dude starts raising his voice at me, and you ain't my daddy, bro. So you're not finna raise your voice at me. You ain't my daddy or my mama.
Facts.
So one thing led to another, and they said some chairs flew at this nigga, which I don't remember because the chairs was stacked up on the desk. But they said some chairs flew at him, and then so I was getting ready to walk out the classroom, and bro stands in front of the door. And I kind of like pushed him out the way. I was like, bro, you need to move. I need to go to my next class. And then that's what I said. The sheriff flew at him. I don't remember. So then as I'm walking out the door, the principal comes. I pushed that nigga out the way. I was like, bro. And he was like, go straight to the office. Then I had a whole fucking meltdown. Like I started screaming, I hate this fucking school. Punched the wall. Then I went into the office to call my mama, and bro hung up the phone. And they told me they were calling the police on me.
Did you throw the chairs?
Huh?
Did you throw the chairs at him?
I don't remember, honestly. I blacked out.
Well, that doesn't mean you didn't do nothing. If you blacked out, you probably did throw those chairs.
I can't tell you.
And what exactly triggered you to throw the chairs? When he made you write the dictionary? Or...
Nah, the nigga made me so mad when he raised his voice like, bro, you're not my daddy, bro. And I hate when people tell me shit that I know the answer to. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me I was in the cafeteria playing when my mama drops me off at school and we were running late?
Right.
So
Now,
that pissed me
that's
off on top of him raising
he
his
got
voice
you
at me.
confused with somebody.
Yeah,
But
it
if
was
you're
just.
supposed to be his student, that don't make no
You
sense.
said what?
I said it sounds to me like he got you confused with somebody. But if you're his student, then how do you make that mistake?
Exactly.
And then let's say if you were really interested on why Mr. Rodriguez was late, You wouldn't know unless you asked Mr. Rodriguez.
Exactly. The
Mr.
nigga felt
Rodriguez
like I was
tells you what it
lying.
is.
Like, nigga, ask me why I'm late. Don't assume that I'm playing in the cafeteria.
Hell, don't assume anything, because when you assume, you make an ass out of both you and me.
Exactly. And I almost went to jail for the shit.
No, you almost went to jail because you threw chairs at a teacher because you got that mad.
I didn't throw chairs at that man.
The teacher was wrong for punishing you for something you did not do, but you were wrong in the way that you reacted.
Yeah.
You react like that. So,
but I didn't throw no chairs at that man.
How do you know you blacked out?
I'm saying.
I don't know. It could have been the energy that threw them chairs at that man. The Holy Ghost threw the chairs at that man.
You cannot throw chairs at your teacher. We're not perfect, but you cannot throw chairs at your teacher.
I didn't throw a chair.
Rodriguez.
Baby.
Rodriguez.
After you go to church and get baptized, you need to go to the whatever insurance institution you have, and get you a therapist. You cannot do that.
I have a therapist.
Rodriguez. That you can tell the listeners that roll with us whatever you want, but you and I know what's going on. you threw a chair at the goddamn teacher. Bro, it happens. It happens. People, you have certain assholes in this world that know exactly what buttons to push.
I honestly didn't throw a chair. I did not throw a chair. I'm telling you, I didn't throw a chair.
So you didn't throw a chair at all?
No, I did not throw a chair.
So the chair being thrown, like, so what?
It wasn't me.
So they done trumped up shit on Mr. JR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't throw a chair. I'm being serious.
Those chairs. How did they get thrown?
We're gonna start something. We're gonna start something new starting this episode right here. After hearing this recent story time with JR, was JR wrong? Hit us in the comment section. Was JR wrong?
And do you think he threw the chairs?
JR did not throw a chair. JR probably could have reacted different, but he didn't throw a chair.
Okay. Now I'm just called. How old were you? What grade were you in?
10.
This put him at 16.
Ooh, you were in high school? Yeah, baby. You can't do that.
Yeah, I was in 10th grade.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you got to relax.
And believe it or not, Christian private schools are more messy than public schools.
Yes, 10th grade. Mm-hmm.
I honestly think all of these schools are messy.
Nah, I don't get no messier than Christian private school, bro. Trust me.
Oh, I know. You ain't telling me nothing. I don't already know. I'm aware of how messy it gets. But from going to school at a private school when I was younger to transitioning to private school around 7th grade and having a mother who taught him in a private school setting for the better part of 3 decades, I'm pretty well versed.
Some messy shit that go down in that motherfucker.
Boy,
can I do a wardrobe change?
No.
I mean, we're already committed. We're
already here.
Yeah, we're 45 minutes into the episode.
Believe me, the dress I want to put on will not disappoint. I'm just tired of this one because it keeps being uneven every time I look up. It's uneven, and I have something that won't do that.
Go do a wardrobe change, Leah. Hurry up.
She said she got something for the hoe. Go right ahead.
Still cute. It's still cute. I got more clothes showing my cleavage than mine. That's my damn problem. I gotta go buy some clothes for work. I'll be back.
All right. Well, hell, I guess this is the goddamn part of the episode where we just gonna sit here and blow time.
We're gonna take an interlude. I got heartburn.
We edited out. I promise you, if I see a clip of me trying to fix clothes, I'm going to beat you. I'm talking to you, Mr. Thomas.
Let me tell
There
you.
might be a clip of me fixing my clothes, trying to get the boobies right. I have your address. If I'm correct, I will beat you. I'm knocking at that.
How tall are you?
4'10". What in the hell is she gonna do?
And I'm 5'2".
You ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Oh, watch me. Watch me. My bark is as bad as my bites. Keep playing with me.
Let me hear
Man,
you bark.
whatever. That was nasty.
What did he say?
Let
He's
me
a
hear you
freak.
bark.
Where did I park?
I said, let me hear you bark.
The bark part was the threat. I already barked. That was the bark. Shut up, JR. You're worse than the guy that I talked to. I had talked to this
Why?
guy.
Shut up.
We literally have a game where whoever says something sexual first wins. The only reason I made this game up is because he always makes up anything I say and turn it sexual. He could be like, "Did you have a good day?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I had a great day. You know, I'm just sitting here washing the dishes. I got something you can wash."
Here, you talking
All
about?
because I said hear you bark? That's not sexual.
I got something you can wash, and I ain't talking about washing it with water.
What you gonna
Hey.
wash?
I
That,
forgot. You getting baptized. You got that
that,
holy mind. It's okay.
let me tell you something. My morning prayers as close as I'm getting to the church house Sunday morning. That nigga said wash it with a mouth. No,
Okay.
that's what he said. He said wash it with a mouth.
No, that's not what he was talking about either.
Ooh.
He
Oh,
said
oh.
he was talking about getting it wet with something else.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend is nasty. I be trying to get him though, but I don't. I always lose. I probably have one day, maybe 3 times. He always does it first. I'm gonna get him tonight though. I'm gonna wake up at midnight and send him a raunchy text.
Just gross. I'm so ashamed of y'all.
That's me. I told you there's a little man in here. I don't know why God decided to make me a woman. I was bad.
What?
I mean, there's a little man inside of here.
What you mean there's a little man inside? Is a man in your chest?
That is y'all. In high school, you remember in high school, your hormones were raging. All you could think about was, booties and titties and women and vaginas.
Shit. I think about that
Yeah.
shit now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you feel like it was worse when you had, you was going through all the hormone change as a boy?
Puberty?
Yes, puberty, when you were going through puberty. Didn't you feel like it was worse?
No.
Wow.
It's probably worse now
Terrible.
because I've actually had it.
Anyways, my point being, I had the same feelings. I was sitting there fantasizing like y'all, just about the opposite sex. That's all.
Big facts. I remember in high school, I used to hear music with a big booty girl pass by.
Bro, when I went to that private school, we used to have church on Tuesdays, and the girls had to wear their skirts. And I would sit, and we had stairs. High school was on the 3rd floor. So I would watch them go upstairs with their skirts on.
I'm talking about boy, and back when I was going to back when I was in
Hey, them
school.
little young hoes would not have on no panties.
And bro, check this out. The my era of high school was 98 to 2002. So this was like the influx of you would
Like I be forgetting you old as fuck.
but I look good in a bitch.
You graduated in 2002?
98 to 2002.
Yeah.
I graduated in 2007.
That nigga look good for
You're
40,
not
don't
that much older than me. I graduated in 2008.
Hmm.
But yeah, I
Wait,
used
Yeah,
I just felt like you were older than me.
I'm just bossy.
Okay.
yeah,
Mike, don't lose this goddamn episode.
oh no, I ain't losing this episode for shit. This motherfucker ain't going nowhere over my dead body. But hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember used to in high school, I used to hear music when I be walking behind, when I be walking
I'm
behind the
still
dude.
trying to get over 98 to 2002.
Cause I look good. Yeah, you talking about
2002. Wow.
yeah.
I mean, you graduated high school 20 years ago.
And look the same way I did 20 years ago, just with a beard. Ain't God great
Black really don't crack.
at all?
I feel like I look better than I did in high school, baby. I ain't look like this in high school.
We some we some beautiful people. Period. Yeah, back to the hallway. I used to hear music. You know what I'm talking about? I'm
Do
talking
you
about
hear music now?
hell yeah. When I be walking behind my woman at Walmart, Lord Jesus, ooh, don't let her have them sweatpants on. Yeah, man. I'm talking about every time I be walking behind her, this all I hear.
It's definitely telling your age right
Yeah,
there.
you talking? Yeah, that's all I hear every time I walk behind her. Mm.
This nigga said 98 to 2002.
You are tripping. When I was in high school, I had to wear the pleated skirts too. I wasn't in private school. It was a charter school where you had to wear private school uniforms. I don't know how women or them girls at
Did
your
you wear
school.
panties?
Yes, I tried it one time. I did because I was trying to be stupid. But them cleats all up in your labia and shit and all up in your vagina, that shit don't feel good. I don't know how these girls at your school was wearing them cleated skirts with no panties.
They
On.
was
It did
freaked
not
the fuck
feel
out.
good.
Trust me, they was freaked the fuck out.
Nah, it did not feel good. They were sitting there making themselves uncomfortable.
They was rocking them joints, and they was choosy.
I didn't like it. I
Choosy
was like, I'm gonna
lover.
on tomorrow because this shit. Every time I
Bitch,
sit
I'm
down and
so
watch
proud
this
of you.
it's hard, and you just like, nah,
You ain't got no troubles on, baby, baby.
I never had drawers on as an adult.
I barely wear them as an adult too.
I only wear drawers on my period.
Where the
Since
fuck
y'all
is
want
this
to torture
episode
me,
go?
I'm gonna torture y'all.
Oh shit!
That doesn't bother me.
This fucking episode
But
is.
it brings up a story time with Jr.
Oh Lord.
Let us pray. We take a sip of my drink.
So look, peep this shit. So I've been talking to this little old. She was like, she my little yeah with the yeah. So we've had sexual relations before.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to get her over for a week. And she was like, I'm on my period. So then her period was off. So she comes over. We get to do what I do.
Oh. Woman, I already know.
I'm raw, dogging. And I'm
Oh,
like, bro, your pussy ain't never been this wet.
you knocked her back into it. Oh,
Bro.
I,
hold on.
I've been there.
So we switch positions. She get on top. And I'm like, your shit ain't never been this goddamn wet. So she riding me, and the only light is from the TV.
Okay.
And something was like, bro, you need to look at your hand. Because I felt that shit all on my stomach, and she wasn't a squirter. She never squirted on me. So I touch my stomach, I look at my hand. It's fucking blood, bro. Every goddamn where.
You're not there. Sometimes women have a pause in their menstrual and we think it's over and it's not over.
It
And we
was blood
you have to
everywhere.
wait like 2 days after your period to have sex.
And y'all know I'm very fucking hysterical.
Please tell
So
me not.
I didn't get mad. I mean, I was mad, but I wasn't mad. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So I go get in the shower, and I didn't hit her raw. So in my mind, I'm like, nigga, you got AIDS now.
What the fuck? How did that work?
My whole brain was like, bro, you have fucking AIDS now.
They are.
God damn.
God damn.
God damn.
We don't need no more story times with JR. I don't think the audience or
This
Girl,
needs
this
to be
is a staple of lingo.
handle it again because
So look, I'm here thinking I got AIDS, so I'm in the shower.
you gonna wash it off.
what the fuck?
I'm washing the blood off of me. So there's blood all over me.
Blood off.
Huh?
You can wash the blood off. You can't wash AIDS off.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah,
do y'all want to know the story or not?
Now we try to make sense of it. Hell, I can understand you washing off blood, but that age, you gonna carry around that shit like luggage if that's the case.
I know that. I'm telling y'all, in my mind, I'm fucked up. Like, bro, you got fucking AIDS. You just hit this chick raw, and she done bled all on you. You got blood all in your pee pee hole and everything.
Ugh.
So I'm washing myself off, and at the same time, I'm fussing, not knowing that she done hopped in the car and left.
She got embarrassed.
Yeah, and I have never heard from her since.
Did you try to reach out to her and touch? It was okay. It's not a big deal.
No. I thought about it, but I never did it because it fucked me up so bad because it was just so much fucking blood.
But do you? Well, as an adult, now that you got a fraction of some sense, did you ever stop to think of how traumatizing that shit could have possibly been for her at that moment?
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've talked to her. Like I told her how we spoke in passing, but she hasn't pulled up on me since then. And I just never brought it up. But yeah, I understand. Like, it was my fault because I was horny. And she wanted to please me, so she came over. But it was just so much fucking blood, bro.
So you wouldn't have sex with a woman on her period?
Hell no. That shit is gross. I will throw up.
Some men can do it. Some men are very mature about it, and they're just like, it's okay, baby. Here's the thing, though.
21.
You're more likely to get AIDS raw dogging, period. No matter what, whether she bled or not, period.
Exactly. I know that. That's why I was even more scared.
Whether she was bleeding or not. Like,
Leah, I understand that. That's why I was even more scared.
Thought about that before you put anything with that. Okay, I understand.
It makes no sense to y'all, but it makes sense to JR.
It makes. Oh, baby, you just don't understand how much sense it makes to me. If you knew my life, if you really knew my life, you would know that I get it. I definitely get it. But what I'm saying is, I understand that traumatized you. But for what I think she went through, I think she probably went through just a little bit more trauma. That's why she up and left. Because it's embarrassing. We're really sensitive about it with our men. And we like it when y'all understand.
I forgive her now.
Forgive her? She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong.
She bled on me.
We're supposed to understand our bodies in all types of ways like that. She thought she was off. We have moments where it pauses and you do think you're off, but you're not.
So, dudes, save yourself.
Just listen, man.
7 days.
If you don't like period sex, wait at least 2 to 3 days after she is off of her period or thinks she's off of her period to have sex.
Because 72 hours.
You can knock a woman back into her period after y'all don't really understand how you affect our bodies. When I was married, my periods would wait for me and my husband to be intimate, or I would be late. They would not come. I will never forget a time with my second. I was like, my period is late. Can you please help me out? And then boom,
here go this goddamn believe.
It's before there's no blood. It's before it waits. It waits because it's all a part of reproduction. So the body is kind of thinking, oh, I know that this body has a penis that it always accepts. A lot of times we always get sperm. This egg is waiting. Let's see if we're gonna get this sperm. Oh, I know I'm supposed to have a period today, but I'm finna wait another day. We're waiting on the sperm. That's what the body is thinking. So women, our bodies will sync to our men. Our periods will sync to our men. That's how powerful y'all are and how much effect y'all have over our bodies. It's true. That's why sex is a soul exchange. Don't let me get all up into this, because baby, I will.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to definitely tap into soul ties on the next episode of Lingo, because what a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot of truth to that. When you have sex, especially when you have sex with a motherfucker you ain't got no business having sex with.
What? I think you can
you bringing energy you shouldn't even have around.
You can have soul ties with people in a non-sexual manner.
That's
giving up your time, constantly talking to that person. You can build a soul tie. Women know what I'm talking about because we're very emotional beings. You can build a soul tie with that person, and you ain't even touched them.
All right. Well, at the risk of sounding unprofessional, we're gonna keep the podcast going as I step outside to attend to a man about a 28. So y'all talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back in just a second. Fuck me.
So you got to sit here and roll it and everything, huh? We're gonna have to sit here and wait for you to roll it.
I'm not. Shit, yeah, we back here. We ain't got to wait for a bitch ass thing. I mean, hell, this ain't got shit to do with y'all. They ain't like I'm passing it. So we can keep shit going.
Yes, I wanted to ask you, where's your friend's Airbnb?
My friend's Airbnb.
Oh yeah, that's a very good question.
I may be able to figure that out if you give me a second.
You said it's a house?
Yes. Okay. Hold on. I gotta find our group chat.
And I need y'all fans, listeners. We thank y'all so much for fucking with us the way that y'all fuck with us.
Yes.
The strong way. You know what I'm talking about? We damn near done with season 3. You know what I'm talking about? It's been a hell of a journey. This is going to be the last official season of Lingo. You know what I'm talking about? The end is getting close. It's getting very close. JR, Leah, Neek, KK, Slay, Voy, Ivory, Smash, Uncle Dolomite. Thank you. Thank you. For real. You know what I'm talking about? This shit just started off as an idea. You know what I'm talking about? This shit started off as an idea to help me dig out of a personal hole that I dug personally for 34 years.
Right.
So this shit started out as a source of therapy. You know what I'm talking about? I've never seen what $1 million look like. I've never even had conversations about it. I've never even been close to it. But I definitely feel rich doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about? Just, I'm not reaching. I'm not trying to be anything that I'm not. I wake up, I plug this motherfucker up, and I speak the truth. And it's coming from right here. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't manufactured. I'm not a carbon copy of nothing. And most importantly, ain't nobody around me a carbon copy of nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody around me is solid. My whole organization is with the shit. And
Amen.
I am immensely blessed to be in a position where I can do exactly what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I'm doing it with people that I love doing it with, my God. Mama, I made it.